If you're a Liverpool fan, subscribe to the channel right now because I'm talking about your club. But if not, also subscribe to the channel. If you're a Man United fan, if you're a Premier League fan, if you're a Barcelona fan, La Liga, whatever team you support, subscribe to the channel. I'll talk about your club next maybe. So please subscribe and enjoy the video. Your boy Josh here, and today we are talking about Liverpool Football Club. This team, this iconic club, this legendary team, established in 1892, are in the bloody mud. They are in the bloody mud. And as you've seen in the beginning of the video, it's kind of crazy how last season they were title contenders, and now this season they're so far from that. They can't even be called title pretenders. Literally, Liverpool are going in the mud. They're down. They're down bad, bro. They are really bad. And there are many issues that could say that lead to the downfall of Liverpool Football Club that they're facing right now. The main issue is FSG. This football, the owners of Liverpool, the whatever sporting group or whatever, the owners of the team, this man here, this man here, this man here. Man, them, what are you guys doing to the club? You guys have money, you guys have the revenue charts, but you guys are basing on the stats of sell to buy. You have to sell players to buy players. And in the team that is currently there, there is not enough good dead wood because sometimes there's dead wood to the team that they don't fit the system, but they're good players. But there's just not any good players anymore. There's no good players that actually fit what Liverpool need to be at the moment. They're aging, as you can see. Wait. All right, as you can see, players like the midfield. Henderson, Thiago Alcantara, Fabinho, Milner, all of those players in the midfield are old. All of the players, not all of the players in the defense are old, but some are getting to a point where you need to start developing on the youth. The forward, same. You have to start buying youthful players, start growing a team. And FSG just don't realize that. But then another problem is that Jurgen Klopp, people don't want to call him out. People are saying, it's not his fault. It's FSG. It's the midfield. It's what. Okay, there's all of those excuses to keep because he's the king of excuses. But remember one thing and one thing only. A good manager works with what they have, no matter if they're backed or not backed. Sean Dyche wasn't backed, and he literally just got a result against Arsenal. Okay, but that's one result. Let's say, okay, it's one result. But Jurgen Klopp has shown us that he's a good manager. He can get the best out of his team. Why is it so bad that he's struggling now to get the best out of a team that he should know how to get the best out of? The midfield shouldn't be a big reason, even though it is a key factor. It's the engine of the team. But there's other players like the season where Van Dijk, except all those defenders were injured. Players like Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino, Trent, Robertson, they all stood up. They all stood up for themselves and made an impact on the team. Why are they struggling now? It's hard to understand. It's hard to really know what's the problem, what's the issue. Unlike Klopp's unwillingness to change tactics, because we've seen it numerous times where James Milner is being played at right back or midfield, or where you can see Henderson being played when he's been playing shit, or you can see Trent Alexander-Arnold, who, in my opinion, has been playing very poorly this season, being played. Klopp doesn't want to change to a different tactic. And maybe the return of the 4-3-3 hasn't been really good for Liverpool after the World Cup because some players are fatigued, some players are just not where they were before. And maybe players he should try switching to a 4-4-2, a 4-3-1-2, a 4-2-3-1. Maybe it could benefit Liverpool because a change in formation could change the feeling of the team. A change in the style could change the feeling of the team completely. If you say you play Nunez up front, Salah on the right, whoever on the left, in the mid, in a proper attacking midfielder, whatever, or a centre forward like Bobby Firmino, and then you can play two mid players in the midfield, slap on maybe say Fabinho, slap on maybe Joe Hendo or Bajetti, the Spanish midfielder. You could try switch it around. Otherwise, you're going to struggle. And of course, we also have to put into account that Liverpool are missing Roberto Firmino, they're missing a legend, in my opinion, Diego Jota, they're missing Virgil van Dijk, they're missing players like Konate, they're missing loads of players that are really vital to Liverpool's team ethic. And it's difficult when you miss someone like Bobby Firmino because Bobby Firmino is the type of forward that he makes chances. He doesn't just score goals, he makes chances. Jota is very aggressive, he's driven, he wants to make the goals happen, he wants to make the creative chances. And the leadership of Van Dijk in the defense right now is what Liverpool is really lacking in at the moment. Um, However, if you look at the chances like Diaz is also missing. He makes a lot of creativity and he brings an energy to the pitch where when Liverpool could be losing, but if Diaz gets the ball, the whole stadium can rise up, erupts, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's Luis Diaz! He's on the ball, he's on that." So the injuries are a key factor for Liverpool at the moment. Well, it's an excuse, but also in most cases, teams do struggle when you miss their key players. So I can't really blame Liverpool for using that as an excuse because it's not really an excuse. It's a problem that needs to be sorted out. And another problem that could be fixing the injury problem, which they did fail to do in January, is the transfer window. They didn't use take advantage of the transfer window with this aging midfield getting a few loans. Maybe look what Man United have done. Man United have signed Sabitzer on loan. They wanted to sign players like no, okay, not Pedri. What the hell, not Pedri. They wanted to sign players like Husam Awar, players who are available on loan 6 months. They're not getting time in their league or they're not getting time in their club. They want to play in the Premier League. Of course, a loan would be not a bad option if you don't have the funds. If FSG don't want to take out the funds because no one has been sold, at least say that you want to go for loans. Or otherwise, you have to go into another option, giving the youth a chance, like Bajetti, Curtis Jones, who hasn't really been that great of a player, and I don't really understand why he's still being pushed on. Curtis Jones hasn't really been making an impact. Um, and yeah, it's just a matter of they need to really look at the options seriously. Otherwise, there's other options like Jude Bellingham for the summer window. It's overrated the way Liverpool are pushing. Oh, Jude Bellingham is coming to Liverpool. He's coming to Liverpool. While you guys, you know clearly that it sells to buy. If you don't sell the likes of whoever, Curtis Jones or whatever in that midfield, FSG won't really push for it. They will push, but when they see Dortmund are trying to outprice Jude Bellingham, they won't really want to push for Bellingham. And in the summer, remember, it's going to be Real Madrid, it's going to be Man United, there's going to be Man City, there's going to be Barcelona, there's going to be Barcelona. They're in there, even though they're going to have to do some financial labors for Bellingham. There's going to be Arsenal if they win the league or if they win anything. So it's going to be difficult for Liverpool to really go after him. There's Moses Caicedo, who Arsenal are interested in. There's Sofian Amrabat, who Barcelona are interested. This guy is no longer available. Enzo Fernandez, but there's still players in the midfield. And also, I have a big thing about like Pep Linders. I don't know. The scouting team, they need to really improve. They need to change up the scouting team. Qatari owners or whoever is going to buy Liverpool because they are up for sale need to focus on that. Players like Trent Alexander-Arnold, I'd make separate videos on these guys, but they need to wake up. They need to say that we need to be better. Trent maybe needs time on the bench, maybe needs to be dropped so he gets a wake up call to know that I've not been playing good. I've been playing bad. I need to improve my game, etc. Stuff like that. Same to Nunez. Nunez, maybe he's still adapting, but he's missed a lot of chances, the big chances. Give those chances to the like of Erling Haaland. Give those chances to Marcus Rashford, who's in form right now. Give them to Nketiah in the room. Give him to that, and he might score. They might score, but there's a high chance they will. But Nunez, he misses a lot of chances. I'd make a separate video just talking about Nunez's game, and I will make a separate video because Darwin Nunez is a great player. He's shown it at Benfica. He's shown it at the teams. So maybe he just needs a wake-up call. Sit on the bench a few games, get dropped. Gakpo, same there. He's adapting, but Liverpool don't need someone adapting at this stage. They need instant impact, and that's where Liverpool will suffer. Naby Keita, lad, you need to get better, and that's all I can say for Liverpool. So Liverpool FC, your problem is sad. You just lost 3-0 to Wolverhampton Wanderers. And really, if you're a Liverpool fan, subscribe to the channel. That's the only dub you can get. Subscribe to my channel.